Hello, everyone. Happy birthday, Bill Cosby. Psych! You can burn in hell. You don't deserve to be a free man on your birthday. Goodness gosh, I can't believe this guy's a free man now, and he turns 84 today. Goodness gosh. Well, anyway, yesterday, Richard Branson took off into space. He beat Jeff Bezos to it. He's not going to take off until the 21st. Apparently, Bezos is bringing, an old woman who was trained by NASA back in the 60s but never went into space. So, yeah. What? Oh, yeah, I guess thousands of Cubans are protesting against their government, I guess they're doing it in Miami. They're protesting in Miami against their government in Cuba. I don't know why, but apparently, their COVID situation is horrible. Apparently. Not sure about that, but and I guess they're in the worst economic recession they've ever been in. Most of their populations are on the streets. Yeah, so they're protesting against their government. I don't know why they're doing it in Miami, but yeah. Oh yeah, the Miami condo collapse. The death toll rises to 94. Oh goodness gosh, that's a hard number to imagine. 94 people from the collapse dead. Just 2 days ago, that was 54. Or 3 days ago. Like Friday, it was 54, and now it's 94 on this Monday. At the time of filming this, anyway, because it keeps going up. It went from 30. It went from like 28 to 36 to 54 to 64 to 76 to 90, and now it's at 94. Which means there's gotta be, I think, 36 people who are still unaccounted for. But goodness gosh, that collapse was 2.5 weeks ago. So if I'm being honest, if anyone's still alive, it's a miracle. If anyone under that rubble is still alive, it is a miracle. Because under normal circumstances, you cannot live 2.5 weeks under rubble without food or water. So basically, the rescue workers, if they wanted everyone to survive, which would be impossible, of course, in a collapse like that, but if they wanted everyone to survive, they needed to work quickly and get everyone out of there within 3 days so that everyone would have at least a chance of survival. But no, nobody has been removed from the rubble alive since about 6 hours after the collapse. And honestly, especially since it's a recovery effort now and not a rescue effort, more likely than not, everyone else who's still under there is dead. More likely than not. But, there's some people who are still hoping for a miracle. 94. A 7-year-old daughter was under that rubble, died. Entire families gone. I think there was this one 16-year-old cheerleader who lost her father under the rubble. Yeah. I mean, that was a lot of rubble. That was a 12-story tower that collapsed. It made 3 stories of rubble. So, yeah. And those rescue workers, they couldn't have worked quickly, so saving everyone was just impossible because they had to be meticulous. They had to leave air bubbles for those who were still alive. If they moved the rubble in the wrong direction, they could have removed someone's air pocket And then they could have just suffocated. Because, without air under there, they didn't have much air at all. They had probably less than 24 hours of air, on average. Some had some air pockets, but those don't last forever. They last, if they last more than 24 hours, that's very lucky. But yeah. Everyone is still under there is dead. Everyone who has been found under the rubble since 7:30 a.m. local time on June 24th, anyone who has been removed since that time is dead. They're all dead. Not many survived. Just the select few survived. And then everyone else is dead. Out of the 150 people who were involved. Something like 150 were involved. And then they had to demolish the rest of the building, and they're thinking about demolishing nearby buildings that were, constructed the exact same way. Yeah. 9/11 was way worse, though, honestly. This was bad, but 9/11 was way worse. When the Twin Towers fell, I think, goodness gosh, I think 3,000 firefighters alone died. Well, I don't know. Yeah, 3,000 alone. So yeah, there had to have been, goodness, that's a lot of people. That had to have been close to 10,000 people who died on 9/11. Thinking about all the people who jumped out of the buildings, all the people who fell down with the buildings, all the firefighters. Yeah, that's probably close to 10,000 people dead. Yeah. Yeah, and 20th anniversary of that, too. 20th anniversary. Yeah. 20th anniversary of 9/11. And, all the U.S. troops who are still in Afghanistan are going to be out before then. They're going to be out by the end of August. Because, that thing started when Bush was president. And Bush started that war, and, well, I don't know if he started it. I wasn't alive, so I don't know, but, it started when Bush was president, and, yeah. And it's still going on, but the U.S. troops are gonna get out soon, so, yeah. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I have got to go now, bye.